It's very good to see everybody here tonight. This is the first one of these we've had in a little while, and this is the first one of the year. Super fun. I'm just going to go ahead and do a song, and then I'll introduce the guys.
Father Abraham, do you remember when you were called to a land and you didn't know the way? 'Cause we are wandering in a foreign land. We are children of the promise of the faith. And I long to find it. I can feel it too. That the sun shining is a shadow of the truth. This is a far country. It's just a far country, not my home. In the dark of the night, I can feel the shadows all around me. Cold shadows in the corners of my heart. But the heart of the fight is not in the flesh but in the spirit. And the spirit's got me shaking in the dark. And I long to go there. Can you feel the truth? I can hear the promise of the angels of the moon. This is a far country. It's just a far country, not my home. Not my home. I can see in the strip malls and the phone calls the flaming sword of Eden. In the fast cash, in the news flash, in the horn blast of war. In the sin-fraught cities of the dying and the dead. Like steel-wrought graveyards where the wicked never rest. To the high and lonely mountain in the groaning wilderness. We ache for what is lost as we wait for the holy God of Father Abraham. Oh, Father Abraham, I was made to go there out of this far country to my home, to my home. This is a far country. It's just a far country, not my home. Oh, Father Abraham.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my name is Andrew Peterson. It's really great to have you guys here. I'm excited to introduce you to the rest of the gang. Just so you guys know how this is going to go tonight, we do me a favor, clap if this is your first time ever coming to the local show. Okay. Awesome. Good. Well, we're glad that you were here. And so you know what's going to go on. There's going to be an intermission. So we'll do 2 rounds and then an intermission and then 2 more rounds so you can kind of know what's coming. So I am so excited. We haven't gotten to meet before this show. Right? Because I was gone last time. This is Cecily Henigan, and I can't wait to hear her. I know that she's played the local show before, but I was out of town. Over there on the end, we have O. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah and Aaron. Please welcome them. And one of my best friends on the planet, we were just talking backstage. We've been playing music together for about 25 years now. Please welcome Eric Peters.
All the friends I thought they would be at my wedding are all long gone with new best friends and getting married. It's funny how in life we all go through the same things, different shades of love that turns into the enemy that's killing me. Sometimes it takes a death for new beginnings, a kiss of grief to get you through the morning. It's funny how much of a mess I think I'm making behind the bedroom door of all the things I'm faking. Guess I'm changing. Love takes time. Love takes time. Love takes time. Love takes time. Underneath the cunning mask of ill intention is a fragile heart that's searching for attention. It's lovely how the weight of pain can be a teacher. If I listen close, I'll hear her when she whispers, I'm getting closer. Love takes time. 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 Love takes a little more time, just a little more time. I may need a little time to find it. Oh, love takes a little more time, just a little more time. I may need a little time to find it. 'Cause love takes time. Love takes time.
Crap. I gotta follow her. How's it going, everyone? Oh my gosh. My reading glasses ready? That's how long. Okay, my name's Eric. I've thought of you in your starry nights and how it feels when you can do no right. The world a riddle never made any sense. You were a wrecking ball when you tore in. You gave us gravity and a hand to hold. Gravity, the flush of ink, black cross. Oh, people cage what they won't set free. Some souls don't have the time of luxury. It hurts like sorrow in a hopeless fight. But you gave up one too many ghosts in your life. You gave us gravity and a hand to hold. Gravity, the flush of ink, black cross. God have mercy on despondent men. moments when we breathe crows in. We're not immune, we're never side, we're strong. No heart is ever meant to beat alone. Gravity, it had to be. Gravity, yeah. And a hand to hold. So much gravity. The flush of ink, black crows. Hurts like sorrow and it seems so far. Across an ocean dying from a broken heart. Hurts like sorrow and it stings like winds. I wanna know if hope is wasted on men. Hurts like sorrow and it burns like sun. Don't you know you are a beautiful one? Hurts like sorrow and it sings like wind. I wanna be there when your ship comes in. I wanna be there when your ship comes in. There you go.
No one taught me how to kiss. I pretended I was whistling until I leaned in, fumbling through the dark. Thank God I landed it. And then the light revealed the wisdom on my lips. But no one ever taught me how to kiss. Someone come bless my heart. Time can be so unkind. I hope that wherever you are, you found some way to stay a while before we start to rust and the days get the best of us. No one taught me how to pray, but I became so lonesome I started rambling away, not knowing what to call all the stars above my head. To my disbelief, one day they answered me, but no one ever taught me how to pray. Someone come bless my heart. Time can be so unkind. I hope that wherever you are, you found some way to stay a while before we start to rust and the days get the best of us. No one taught me to forgive, but I missed you too much to ever call it quits, knowing that we're all in all bound for the same silk. You're as close to heaven as I've ever been, so come down here and teach me how to kiss. Someone come bless my heart. Time can be so unkind. I hope that wherever you are, you found some way to stay a while before we start to rust waves get the best of us.
I feel like we're kind of done already. Those good grief. That was so wonderful. All right, so let me do one that I just love to do this time of year. My favorite season is coming up, springtime, and I love the way Lent kind of gets us ready for it. I don't know. I feel like my sweet spot is when I'm like. I'm an Enneagram 4, whatever that means to you, and so part of it means for me that I love melancholy. Like sad things make me happy, and so winter. I'm thrilled about winter, but then toward the end of winter is when I really come alive because I know it's almost over. And I just kind of relish the darkness before springtime comes. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling because I had to tune. But what was I going to say? Oh, I just like this time of year. I wrote this song after a trip to Alaska many years ago, and it's kind of about talk about darkness. They here in Nashville, it's always kind of weird because when the time change hits, it's like the sun sets around 4:30 in the darkest part of the winter. But guess what? We're after the equinox. Like every day, there's a little more daylight than there was the day before. And one of my habits this time of year is to go to. I just Google Nashville sunrise time, and there's some website that always comes up that shows you the chart of like the minutes that we're gaining every day. And like by the end of February, there will be like 15 minutes more sunlight than there was at the beginning of February, and it just can't keep sneaking up. Anyway, but in Alaska, they have to deal with like a whole, month of night. Also, melancholy.
We touched down on the sound at the top of the world, in the land of the midnight sun, where the frozen river melts away and breaks into a run, into the sea, into the mighty waves that waited just to see it. From a long way off that river thought, and the tide ran out to meet it. Welcome home, unfrozen river, welcome home. 'Cause all shall be well, yeah, all shall be well. Break the chains of the gates of hell, still all manner of things will be well. See the quiet hearts of the children of this land. They have stayed alive in the day-long night by the fires that warm their hands. There is a wilderness inside them. It is dark and thick and deep. Oh, and beside the fire at the heart of that wood, there's a precious missing sheep. So go on in, hold your torch and let it shine. 'Cause all shall be well, yeah, all shall be well. Break the chains of the gates of hell, still all manner of things will be well. All shall be well, yeah, all shall be well. The word of God will never fail, and all manner of things will be well. Darkness, na 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 na, there's an end to the night. Na 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 na, there's a light in the darkness. Na 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 na, there's an end to the night. There's a light in the darkness. I saw the sun go down on a frozen ocean as the man in the moon was rising. And he rode the night all full and bright with his face at the far horizon. And the night can be so long, you think that you'll never get up again. Listen now, it's a mighty cloud of witnesses around you. They say, hold on, just hold on, just hold on to the end. 'Cause all shall be well, yeah, all shall be well. Break the chains of the gates of hell, and still all manner of things will be well. All shall be well, yeah, all shall be well. The word of God will never fail, and all manner of things will be made well. Gonna be made well. Hold on to the end. Oh no.
Oh, thank you. So, can I give you a little window into my mind? Like, I got to the end of the outro of the song, and I was like, I'm pretty good at this. Like, because I practiced it. It's a hard song to play. I practiced it, and I was like, I'm gonna try to do a hard one. And then I was like, yeah, I made some mistakes, but I made it. And then as soon as I had that thought, a warning to the rest of you. All right, that's it for me.
I'm gonna have a retuning moment as well, but I can't tune and talk, so you guys talk or stare at me, which would be weird. Or yeah, like let's see. Talk amongst yourselves. Wait, does anyone have a capo that I can borrow? Yeah. Didn't prepare. Wait, what am I doing? I'm here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for killing time for me. I hate when people like expect me to talk while I tune. I fail every time. So, yeah, I'm Cecily again. It's an honor to be here. This next song is called Steady, and I just put out an album in November called Love Letters. And so you can check it out after this. And this was the only song I released prior to the record. And it's very special because it's 8 songs, 4 songs that are like prayers from me to God, and then 4 songs from God to me, but in a very like human Sicily form. So, you know, you perceive it how you perceive it. But this song, Steady, I released as this single because it was the one that felt like the mother heart of the album. And I knew it would be controversial, so I was like, yes, let's put it out. Like, the mother heart of God, like. But I wrote it when I was, like, really in need of, like, characteristic that felt very like a mother from anything, and obviously was going to God for that. And this is kind of just a song that I wrote to get through it, but
Some days I hide from you, some days I'm present, but you always love the same. Sometimes I tell the truth, sometimes I fake it, but you always love the same. With a constant and a steady kind of love, with a pick me up when I'm slipping kind of love, with a midnight hour crying mother, I had a scary dream kind of love. Never annoyed, you're never impatient, you're never done with me. First to initiate, and you're always the first to say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. With a constant and a steady kind of love, with a pick me up when I'm slipping kind of love, with a midnight hour crying mother, I had a scary dream kind of love. And even when I'm ebbing and I'm flowing in, even on the days when I'm not feeling it, you're still loving, you're still loving me. Even when I'm breaking all my promises, even when I fall through on the plans I made, you're still loving, you're still loving me. And even when I'm ebbing and I'm flowing it, even on the days when I'm not feeling it, you're still loving, you're still loving me. Even when I'm breaking all my promises, even when I fall through on the plans I made, you're still loving, always loving me. With a constant and a steady kind of love, with a pick me up when I'm slipping kind of love, with a midnight hour crying mother, I had a scary dream kind of love. With a midnight hour crying mother, would you please hold me kind of love.
Oh my gosh. I feel like a sour piece of lettuce on an otherwise delicious sandwich right now. I'm like, golly, your voice is insane. Like, you could sing the phone book and I would listen. It's beautiful. Good Lord. I just feel old. That's what I feel like. This is a song I wrote about a bicycle that I saw that was abandoned. It was there was hardly anything left of the bike, and I felt sorry for it because nobody came back and to reclaim it. And that's it. This is called Chrome. was leaning by the wayside, a capital disgrace, wheels of rusted spokes, and a heap of metal waste. I used to weave a legend through a 10-speed world of fame, commute through miles of traffic, we threw wind and snow and rain. Then one day it happened, my rider never returns, chained to time revolving, I'm a history never learned. I want chrome for my heart, chrome for my skin, chrome becomes a part of me like God inside a man. I want chrome, I want chrome. Underneath the abandon is a strong and hardy soul. I've been to far off places, but I did not forget my home, except for long lost beauty and weary flattened tires. Time has overtaken what chrome once made me shine. Chrome for my heart, chrome for my skin, chrome becomes a part of me like God inside a man. I want chrome for tomorrow, chrome for today, chrome that rust can't prey upon and will not fade away. I want chrome. I wish you could have seen me when I was in my prime. On Monday rush to meetings, yeah, by Sunday take my time. But the worth that makes the wait is the hope that it's not in vain. Chrome from my heart, chrome from my skin, chrome becomes a part of me like God inside a man. I want chrome for tomorrow, chrome for today, chrome but rust can't prey upon and will not fade away. I want chrome, I want chrome, I want chrome, I want chrome.
The mood is going to shift significantly.
Right before we walked out, they were like, don't talk before the first song. And that is absolutely the longest I've gone without talking in like the last year and a half. It's good to see y'all. We're a band called Oh Jeremiah. We just moved here a year ago, and it has been wonderful being a Nashville resident. Yeah, it's been awesome. We live in Old Hickory, which counts. I'm from originally a place called Laurel, Mississippi, and yep, no one ever like grumbles and is like, was that you? Oh, yeah. Are you from Laurel?
No way.
So
I've been through there a million times.
amazing. Okay, so Laurel, it matters more to me than you'll ever know. But I'm from Laurel, and the further I get away from it, the more I realize that there's so much left inside of me, left undone in Laurel. My whole family still lives there. A chick I went to high school with has her own TV show. It's like an HGTV show where they like are changing the hometown where I grew up, and it's really wild to experience. But this song is inspired by being in high school in Laurel, and I drove an El Camino from like the 80s, and it wasn't reliable, so I needed to get a reliable car, so I got a 69 Volkswagen Beetle off the internet. And I thought I was going to be the coolest guy in school. I was like, everyone is going to love me in this thing. They're not going to believe it. And I went and I was like cruising around town one time, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, the dude. Except what they were trying to tell me is that I'd been driving with a car that was on fire for like 20 miles. Because the engine is in the trunk of those cars. So I pulled off into a tennis court and I stole a water cooler to put it out. So that car has gone on to be in the big parking lot in the sky. And I had it for like 6 months. So this song goes out to that car. This song is called Spades. Together.
Show me a little love in the moment. I will return it back to you in spades. You've got me for the rest of my days. I caught you laughing in my Volkswagen, electric blue like you. A four-wheel Joy Boy Draco Malfoy, the magic touch of you. You can ride with me if you think the heat can keep you cool. But I drive so fast I can't even tell that I'm on fire too. Show me a little love in a moment. I will return it back to you in spades. You've got me for the rest of my days. I was class president back then, but you're the only one that ruled. My school spirit did not exist, but you made my student body move. One hand on the Bible, I will keep my testimony true. If you bury me in laurel, I will rise again for you. Show me a little love in a moment. I will return it back to you in spades. You've got me for the rest of my days. Pour me a little more from your cup and I'll overflow it back to you in spades. You've got me for the rest of my days. I caught you laughing in my Volkswagen, electric blue like you. A four-wheel Joy Boy Draco Malfoy, the magic touch of you.
I would just like to say the most impressive snapping of any O. Jeremiah show in the last 10 years. Very great, thanks.
Hey, so that was a fun first half. We are going to take an intermission. Hey, Rachel, where are you? If you guys will direct your attention to the woman standing there with the towel over her shoulder. She is the person who has made all these wonderful food things. And she's going to tell you what we have. So we have some. Okay, first thing I'll say is, are there any Rabbit Room members in the house tonight? Anybody who's okay? I hear you. Thank you. If you are a Rabbit Room member, if you guys are here and you don't know what the Rabbit Room is, or you're not a member and you want to know what that is, just go to rabbitroom.com and you can find out all about how that works. Basically, the Rabbit Room does a whole bunch of different things, lots of initiatives, Northwind Manor and the local show and the publishing house and theater and lecture series, all the stuff that we do. We would not be able to do it without the help of our members. So thank you very much to the people who give monthly to kind of help make this stuff happen. Very grateful, and we would appreciate your support if you're not a member. So the local show, we've been doing this like I feel like 10 years or something. This is the 10th year of the local show. So crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it was this thing. I remember Jeff Taylor, who if you've seen my Behold the Lamb of God show, Jeff here in Nashville, Jeff plays accordion with a bunch of people. He's an amazing guy, an amazing musician. And he came up to me and he was just kind of like, it would have been 10 years ago. And he said his favorite thing to do every year is the Ryman Behold the Lamb of God show. And he was like, I was wondering, like, what is it about that show that he likes to do so much? And he said that he thinks it's that it's in the round in the first part. You know, it's a lot of singer-songwriters in the round, and they're people who are just really, really great songwriters, but also they're followers of Jesus. And he was just kind of like, it's like the one time of the year that he can go and be in a place like that and bring all of himself to it. You know, it's like he's like, I play with all these different people, but when I'm there, it's not weird to sing about Jesus. It's also not weird to sing a love song. It's just, it feels like we can kind of, all these things live in the same place. And so he was like, why don't we do something like that more often in Nashville? And so that kicked off the idea. And I kept talking about it like, hey, I want to do this in the round show. And we didn't know what to call it, but I kept calling it the local show without realizing it. And Jamie, my wife, was like, you should just call it the local show. So there it is. It's called the local show. But it's a blast to get to do it, and we love meeting new people, and lots of friendships have been born through this thing, and we're very grateful. But there's a fun season coming up. Brandon Hayes, give Brandon Hayes a big hand. There he is, right there. While we're acknowledging people, we want to say thanks to Macy and Rachel and Wayne and the rest of the Rabbit Room people. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Carly. Yeah, but you're not working. You're just watching the show. Just kidding. But then also Dewey Boyd. Thank you so much for running front of house for us tonight. Big hand to Dewey Boyd. But Brandon has put together an amazing lineup. So I'm going to read these to you. Tickets aren't on sale yet, but when they do go on sale, they'll be on like the Rabbit Room social medias and the website. So check it out. But March 5th is Bluegrass Night. Get this, you guys. Jeff Taylor, the aforementioned Jeff Taylor, Buddy Green, Ron Block, Dennis Parker, Zach and Maggie, and Scott Mulvihill will all be here doing one local show. And that is going to be a fun, fun night. So can't wait for that. April 2nd, Jay Lind, Zane Vickery, Common Man, and Andy Ziff, all of whom are amazing. Haven't seen Jay here in a while. I'm very glad that he's coming. And then May 7th is Taylor Linhart and Friends. So basically, Taylor has called a bunch of her friends, and she's kind of hosting the night. So it's Taylor Linhart, Wilder Adkins, Mackenzie Lockhart, Andy Squires. Pretty great, right? So check out the Rabbit Room for the tickets whenever that time comes. So one of the fun things that we do, I'm going to invite the rest of the band to come on up here, or the musicians. Y'all can come on up onto the stage and get ready. But also, Johan Glidden is here tonight. Hey, Johan. He played with my buddy Caleb. You can come on up. I asked Jeremiah. He said you could use his guitar. Oh, cool. And so anyway, he was here tonight, and asked him if he would do a song to kick off the second half. He had no idea he was going to be doing this until about 5 minutes ago. So y'all please give a big hand to Johan Glidden.
What's a good mic? Whoa.
Dewey,
Okay, cool. This one? Don't want to mess with the setup here too much. Well, thank you so much. This is, I'm nervous but excited. I had my cake and I ate it too.
wearing a paper hat and rubber boots. There was a pinata swinging and a whole lot of children singing. Happy birthday, 6 years old. I got a half a dozen plastic swords. I was a bedwetting pirate with less teeth but more smiling. Somebody tell me how years go so fast. Did I blink them away with a flash of a Kodak camera, a panorama, a blur, and out of focus? Now most of my friends are settled down. They're all married with mortgages now. And I know I can't be Peter Pan, so I'm learning how to be a man. But right now I feel like flying over Neverland. Well, I climbed a tree and I cracked my head. I think I scared the hell out of Mom and Dad. It was a long operation, but a long line of people praying. And I've been grateful ever since for every precious moment heaven gives. I just wish it was slower. Turn around and I'm 20 years older. Somebody tell me how years go so fast. Did I blink them away with a flash of a Kodak camera, a panorama blurred and out of focus? Now most of my friends are leaving town. They're working on families now. And I know I can't be Peter Pan, so I'm learning how to be a man. But right now I feel like flying over Neverland. You never can be sure when it's all going running out your door. Somebody tell me how years go so fast, like you're watching the trees from the back of a station wagon and driving past them, blurred and out of focus. Memories are all that's left, but it's fine by me, I guess, 'cause I'm learning time's some holy kind of thing that I can only understand when I'm flying over Neverland. Thank you.
That is Johan Glidden. Oh man, I love when that happens. Okay, so I guess I'll just do one of my dumb songs now. I'd say me and Eric, man, we're both feeling. We were just talking earlier about how weird it is to be the old guy in the room. Like I'm only 49. Eric's like 80. But I'm only 49, but I turned 50 this year, and and it's like in musician years, that's ancient. But it really is. It's really exciting to me that like there's such good music being made by people half my age, less than half my age. Wow. It's time to retire. Wow. But we were talking, Jeremiah and Aaron backstage. You guys were talking about the van incident last year. They bought a van and then it got totaled and the whole thing. They were gonna like live on the road, And did you say that was your dream? I thought, and then I just made it sound like your dream was crushed. I just want to bring that memory back to you, is what it sounds like. No, I don't mean it. But like while you were talking, it brought back the memories of when Jamie and I were on the road all the time with a band, with a van. Well, we started out in a Mazda, what was it, a Navajo, which is like a Ford Explorer, and that broke down in Iowa. And we were playing at a church, and the church in Iowa was very kind, and they helped us. So I think I had just signed my first record deal. And the record deal, it was like, it was a $20,000 advance, which was a huge, huge deal in 1999, right? I mean, we were dirt poor. We had a kid in diapers, and we were just like driving around America. And then we thought, this has solved all of our problems. And then we had to pay 30% of that to taxes, and then 15% of that to the lawyer and the manager person. So we were left with like $12,000, and then we were in Iowa, and our truck broke down, and we had to spend $12,000 to buy a van. So it was like in a week, the money was just gone. But we had this conversion van, and we could play Nintendo 64 in it on the road. Anyway, we named the van Junior. And we traveled around with kids in diapers, you know, and one of the greatest feelings in the world was when we sold the van and bought an RV. And then a year later, the greatest feeling in the world was when we sold the RV and bought a house. And so it was just like, it brought back a lot of memories. So I dug out this old song. I'm going to see if I can remember how to play it.
Well, Jesse, go to sleep. We're still a long way off. I'm just filling Junior up at Texaco. There's a schedule and we've got to keep, and every time we're late I think, but every time we've made it to the show. So don't you cry. See, Aiden, he's all right. He's laughing on the stage, and the people stop and tell me that he's mine. Well, it's one more night at the Hampton Inn. It's breakfast on the house again. Well, it isn't home, but it'll do just fine. But still, it isn't home. 'Cause we got planes to catch, bills to pay. We won't make it home today. We got shows from Boston clear to Venus. But if America is listening, as long as I've got songs to sing, we can always find a home right here between us. Your mama's got her eyes on you, and mine are on the road, and Gabe's are staring off at Kansas City. We'd all swear that it's a precious view, is seen by such a precious few, and it'll hurt you just as sure as it is pretty. But that ain't a bad thing. We got planes to catch, bills to pay. We won't make it home today. So we got shows from Boston clear to Venus. But if America is listening, as long as I've got songs to sing, we can always find a home right here between us. Oh, well, I've never seen that spirit win, but I've seen the tall grass bend, so I'll follow it wherever it may bring us. And as long as I've got songs to sing, I hope somebody's listening, 'cause we can always find a home right here between us. So don't you cry. Don't you cry. So Jesse, don't you cry. It's gonna be all right.
This part is dedicated just to you guys. I'm just kidding. And I'm going to pull up the lyrics because, you know, nothing like forgetting the words to your own song. Oh, wait, is that, wait. Like, we all do it is what I'm saying. But the difference is like, they play it off so well, I would probably, like, freeze, you know? So, if that helps that in any way. Okay, so I just wrote this song. It's called Substance Abuse. It's not as dark as it sounds already, but basically, like, if you've ever been in a relationship in any capacity, friend, lover, whatever, family, and it was not good for you, but you just kept going back, like it's the drug that, like, you want the hit, but it's also horrible for you. Yeah, I just have been processing, like, relationships in my life that have felt like that. And also still honoring them, you know, for the good that they were for the millisecond that they were good, so.
I never saw red wine stains on the couch in the living room. Never had to pick up glass from the bottles that you threw. And I never waited around for the drop of the other shoe. They say to pick your poison, I guess I picked you. Yeah, you were like a drug, good for a second, but I loved you too much, I couldn't take it. Yeah, you were so damn intoxicating, I kept coming back. Till I was at the end of myself, taking you in like one more cigarette. It could have been anything else. Yeah, you got me hooked on your medicine. Now I'm just trying to withdraw, move on, sober up from all that I lost loving you. It's substance abuse. The other side of every high left me on the floor, picking up the pieces, cause I can remember the night before. And still I'm crawling, screaming, crying, going back for more. And no matter what I do, it's something that I can't ignore. Yeah, you were like a drug, good for a second, but I loved you too much, I couldn't take it. Yeah, you were so damn intoxicating, I kept coming back. Till I was at the end of myself, taking you in like one more cigarette. It could have been anything else, but you got me hooked on your medicine. Now I'm just trying to withdraw, move on, sober up from all that I lost loving you. It's substance abuse. Yeah, you were like a drug. Yeah, loved you too much. You were like a drug. Yeah, you like a drug. Yeah, I loved you too much. Yeah, you like a drug. Pick your poison. Can't ignore it. You're the substance I choose. Pick your poison. Can't ignore it. You're the substance I abuse. Till I'm at the end of myself, taking you in like one more cigarette. It could have been anything else. Yeah, you got me hooked on your medicine. Now I'm just trying to withdraw, move on, sober up from all that I lost loving you. It's substance abuse.
See you on the Grammys. Man, your voice is insane.
Thanks, dude.
This song I wrote in 1999, which just, I don't know what that means. That just means some of you weren't born. This is a sweet little song about life in prison, so it's called Mary. Mary, come to me, please bring our favorite wine. I might be losing my sanity, but I've got nothing but thinking time. Mary, come to me, please wear my favorite dress. Mercy here, it's a welcome word, but one I can't accept. Mary, wring my hands, they're stained with another man's blood. I ran far and I ran wide, but the guilt was just too much. So Mary, do me one last thing, please. Sing to me that song where our eyes with those of Jesus. He forgives me of my wrongs. He forgives me of all my wrongs. Mary, how I worry about our darling little ones. Mary, promise you won't tell them what their papa's done. Mary, come to see me. Won't you pour a little wine? And it's not so much I'm thirsty, but just to look into your eyes. And it's not so much I'm thirsty, but just to look into your eyes. Mary, it's lonely here. We're chained and we're left for dead. Past the fence of a hardened heart is all the concrete that's in my head. So Mary, turn your head and we'll both close our eyes. I want to be strong right now, but I'm so afraid to die. wanna look into your eyes, into your eyes, into your eyes, into your
I don't trust violin stands. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them. So she sits in her case. And can I also say the thing I'm going to remember the most tonight? I want a T-shirt that says, "I feel like a sour piece of lettuce on a great sandwich." It's a good one.
I can't stop thinking about how Andrew Peterson was like, "Hey, your dream got crushed, right? In front of all these people, can we talk about it?
Yes.
Can't wait to call my mom."
Yes. In Laurel. All great. Good. Yeah. Speaking of dreams, hopefully a deer doesn't run out in front of this one. I'd like. Oh, that didn't come up. Sorry. Yeah. I still like them though. Every time I see one, I get excited, which is weird.
A deer, not a van.
A deer, not a van. But no, a real dream of mine. Whenever I picture the future of where we can go and like being in Nashville, I don't know. I would love to play with a symphony one day, and this is the song that I would probably weep through the entire time, and I probably wouldn't even be able to play. But this next song is called Apollo. What else you got for it?
No, you're doing
That's all I had.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. I've been sad once, and that's hardly a joke. I was sad once, and it lasted 8 months. And I went to therapy for the first time, and the therapist was like, "Bro, you can't keep making jokes. You got to feel it." And that's what this song's about.
Oh my God, I think I'm living someone else's dream. Wake me up so maybe I can finally get some sleep. Help me out, I've fallen up in someone else's cloud. I can't come down, God only knows what's waiting on the ground. Houston is calling, but I'm lost in space. Oh, my Apollo, I'm dreaming again. The universe falling, but I'm stuck in place. Oh, my Apollo, are you listening? Heaven can wait, I'm daydreaming again. Oh my God, I think I'm living someone else's life. A paradise that I can't help but feel locked up inside. While Eden calls the holy ground that I keep running from. should I come home, or was it ever really home at all?
It's so close I can almost reach out my hands and touch. It's so close I can almost reach out my hands and touch.
Houston is calling, but I'm lost in space. Oh, my Apollo, I'm dreaming again. The universe falling, but I'm stuck in place. Oh, my Apollo, are you listening? The cosmos could break, Orion's at stake. Heaven can wait, I'm daydreaming again. Oh my God, I think I'm living someone else's dream. Wake me up so maybe I can finally get some sleep. Well, I tried to be brave, but I hid in the dark. I sat in that cave and I prayed for a spark to light up all the pain that remained in my heart. And the rain kept falling down on the roof of the church where I cried. I could hear all the laughter and love, and I tried to get up and get out, but a part of me died, and the rain kept falling down. I'm so scared if I open myself to be known, I'll be seen and despised and be left all alone. So I'm stuck in this tomb and you won't move the stone, and the rain keeps falling. Well, somewhere the sun is a light in the sky, but I'm dying in North Carolina, and I can't believe there's an end to this season of night, and the rain keeps falling down. Falling down, it's falling down. I'm so scared if I know. Man, oh, it's one of those nights. Hold on. Heard that, youngster. Hold on. I'm so tired of this game, of these songs of the road. I'm already ashamed of the line I just wrote, but it's true and it feels like I can't sing a note, and the rain keeps falling. There's a woman at home and she's praying for light. My children are there and they love me in spite of the shadow I know that they see in my eyes. and the rain keeps falling and falling down. It's falling down, keeps falling down. So peace, be still. You sing that with me? Peace, be still. That's great. So my daughter and I put the seeds in the dirt, and every day now we've been watching the earth for a sign that this death will give way to a birth, and the rain keeps falling down on the soil where the sorrow is laid, and the secret of life is igniting the grave. And I'm dying to live, but I'm learning to wait, and the rain is falling. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. Just keep singing. Peace, I just wanna be new again. Just wanna be closer to you again. Lord, I can't find the song. I'm so tired and I'm always so wrong. I need peace. Help me be brave tonight. Jesus, please help me out of this cave tonight. Peace. I've been calling and calling, Lord, but this rain just keeps falling and falling. Peace. I've been calling and calling, Lord, but this rain just keeps falling and falling. Peace, is that you? Is that you? Is it true, Lord? Is it true? Peace, be still.
I'm back. So the first and the third song I sang are not out, so don't ask about it later. Just kidding. But the second and this last song are out on my album Love Letters that I shared, so you can check that out if you want. And the first song that I sang from Love Letters, Steady, was one of the songs from me to God. And this is one from him to me when I was wrestling with a lot of anxiety and just like didn't know how to know that my humanity was safe with him. And he just met me in my humanity and was like, yeah, like I get it. And this was his response to me in song form. It's called For a Little While.
You think I'm galaxies away while I tally your mistakes. You think I'm distant, think I'm angry, but I'm not. I am the oxygen you breathe. I am the water that you drink. I am closer, I am better than you thought. So I'm gonna tell you again and again, there isn't another shoe that's gonna drop, my friend. So breathe in and breathe out and stay for a little while. I hear the question questions that you ask about your future, about your past. I know you're worried, know you're anxious, but I'm not. I am the answers that you seek. I am the one under your feet. I'm the compass, I'm the lighthouse when you're lost. And I'm gonna tell you again and again, there isn't another shoe that's gonna drop, my friend. So breathe in and breathe out and stay for a little while. Oh, breathe in and breathe out and stay for a little while. Oh, I'm gonna tell you again and again, there isn't another shoe that's gonna draw my friend. And I'm gonna love you with all that I am. There isn't another shoe that's gonna draw my friend. There isn't another shoe that's gonna draw my friend. So breathe in, breathe out, and stay for a little while. So breathe in, breathe out, stay for a little while. Stay for a little while. You think I'm galaxies away while I tally your mistakes. You think I'm distant, think I'm angry, but I'm not.
I was just told to say something encouraging about myself.
She's known you for like 30 minutes.
It's been a pleasure to follow you on your road to the Grammys. I can't wait to sit in the audience and stand up and you come and give me a hug. It's going to be awesome. I'm awesome. I mean, well, I don't know what you want to hear, so. Oh, you guys are sick.
Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your life. Even though I let surprised. I got caught up in the storm. I got so caught up in me. Everything you ever wanted, I could not be. It's been a long time since I kept my word. A long time since the flooded earth. Draw near when the waters rise. We're learning how to be alive. I've been knocked down. I've been made a wreck. Everything my fingers touch, it turns into an awful mess. Everything you have provided is an endless sea. Everything the world demands of me is fear and loathing. It's been a long time since I kept my word. A long time since the flooded earth. Draw near when the waters rise. We're learning how to be alive. It's been a long time. 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 It's been a long time since I kept my word. A long time since the flooded earth. But draw near when the waters rise. It's been a long time since I kept my word. A long time since the flooded earth. Draw near when the waters rise. We're learning how to be alive. I'm learning how to be alive. Whoa.
I've been practicing in my head. Listen, do you y'all know what I mean? You're not sour lettuce. You're farmer's market lettuce. Listen. Organic. Listen. You're not sour lettuce. Okay. Just needed to clarify.
So I have two business things I have to tell you. We are playing our first show as Nashville residents there. Go to our website, get tickets. I have to tell you that by law. My mom will ground me. Also, 3 of the songs that we played tonight don't exist other than this room because we're trying to make an album to put them on it. I'm trying to make an album about my hometown, and I'm writing a book about it. And I know I can't stop. The trauma goes deep. So we're selling posters over here, and 100% of the money that when you buy a poster is going towards making that record. And we're hoping to get into the studio in next month. So buy all the posters. All right. This song is also going to be on the record. This is, seriously, when someone you went to high school with gets their own show, everything you thought you knew about your childhood vanishes. Because I walked around the streets of Laurel, Mississippi, and I was like, I'm going to put this town on the map. And this girl named Erin Napier was like, nah, fam, I got it. And that's what she did. But it's been interesting. There's like a wave of like beige brick houses that are washing over downtown Laurel, Mississippi, and they stop at Maple Street. So I don't know what it is about that street, but it's just what I used to be, is right at Maple Street. And the song is called Maple Street. Also the first time we've ever played this song. I've been seeing roses in the garden of my past. Color me nostalgic, but I miss you so bad. You and your wayfarers, two kinds of old-fashioned. You outlived every bar down there, but you still made it last. You and your Plymouth, just top down freewheeling. It's a Friday night feeling that's coming right back. I declare, if I don't die from this heat, I may come sit next to you on Maple Street. I know there's gonna be a place for me. My fables all come true, babe, on Maple Street. Don't you get it twisted, I'm no kind of tragic. I've had some funny business, yeah, don't put it past me. But in the fountain's reflection, it's you I see now. And it's so hard to tell which one of us made it out. I declare, if I don't die from this heat, I may come sit next to you on Maple Street. And I know there's gonna be a place for me. My fables all come true, babe, on Maple Street. If I call you just to ask if you kept your iPod Classic, it won't be wrong if you tell me you threw it out on the day I left. It really wouldn't. And I declare, if I don't die from this heat, I may die from how much I still miss your sweet tea. I declare, if I don't die from this heat, I may come sit next to you on Maple Street. And I know there's gonna be a place for me. My fables all come true, babe, on Maple Street. Thanks.
That's O. Jeremiah. Y'all give him a big hand. Mr. Eric Peters. Cecily Henigan. Thanks y'all so much for being here tonight.